Filing taxes as a digital nomad can be super confusing, especially for the first time and especially for Americans. Now, I can't give you specific digital nomad tax advice because 1, I'm not a lawyer, and 2, everyone's situation is unique. But what I can do is show you a super quick and easy way that I found to get your taxes done fast. Let me start by saying I do not recommend do-it-yourself tax prep as a digital nomad or expat living abroad. There are special tax rules that apply to you that don't apply to normal taxpayers, and these rules are confusing. Worst of all, if you screw anything up, the IRS has shockingly harsh penalties. Every year I try a different digital nomad tax prep service, and this year I stumbled on a super streamlined option that makes taxes quick and painless. Before I show you how it works, let me start by saying that it totally sucks to have to pay a tax preparer to do your taxes for you, especially when you don't owe very much to begin with. In my first year as a digital nomad, my bill for my tax prep services costed more than the actual taxes that I owed. It's stupid. But you want to know what's even more stupid? Trying to save money and figure everything out by yourself. Believe me, I have tried. And unless you're a lawyer, you're going to waste at least a week immersing yourself in complicated US tax law and killing your neurons. Only to pull your hair out, give up, and end up paying someone to prepare taxes for you anyways. When this happened to me, I kept kicking myself because I knew that during that week, if I would have just worked and paid someone to do it for me, I would have earned more money working than paying someone to do my taxes. So if you enjoy dissecting the intricacies of US tax laws and you aren't worried about making expensive mistakes, more power to you. Go ahead and do your taxes by yourself. A good place to start is irs.gov to do your research. But if you value your time, here's an easier way. Just an FYI, this video is in no way sponsored. I'm just sharing a good experience I had. That said, if you do want $25 off, you can use my refer a friend link in the description. All right, so here's how simple it is. First, you just go to taxesforexpats.com, you sign up, and then you'll come to this dashboard. The first thing you do is tax questionnaire. I already did mine, obviously, but I'll show you how to do another one. Create questionnaire, answer a couple questions here. I'm just gonna answer these super quickly to show you as an example. And the next thing that pops up is, after it stops loading, is you have to tell yourself about your life and your income. You just answer these 2 pages of questions, yes or no questions, really fast. I'm just gonna fill these out randomly for the sake of time to show you how easy it is. It's just asking about your income and where you lived and if you earn money in certain ways. You get done, and the cool thing about those questions is depending on your yes or no answers, it will modify this form that you have to fill out now, and so you never have to fill out anything that doesn't apply to you. It automatically lasers in on only the questions that apply to you. So here is the form that it made up for me. All I need to do is fill in all these questions, and there's a couple different sections here: personal details, income, different deductions. And the cool part about this is, let me show you an example. Compared to some of the other services that I've used in the past, is sometimes questions are a little bit confusing and you might have doubts on what your answer should be. And here, there's a place to add a comment in every single question. And so you can add a comment saying what your doubt was and save it there. And then when you finish, your tax preparer is going to go through all these and see all your questions and make sure that you filled the form out correctly. Now, if you are a responsible digital nomad and did proper bookkeeping throughout the whole year and are nice and organized, this should be super quick to fill out, probably 15 minutes or less. If you're not so organized, it's going to take a little bit longer. But basically, once you get this filled out, you can add some notes at the very end if you want to, review the summary, and then just click here to submit your questionnaire. And really, that's it. You're done with the hardest part. After that, they'll assign you a tax preparer and they'll review all the answers that you gave. And if you had any questions, they'll answer any questions that you had. Then they'll send you what the price will be to prepare your taxes based on the answers that you gave. Will determine what forms they need to fill out. And this price shouldn't be a surprise or anything because the prices are all listed on their website to begin with. After you accept that that price looks good, they start preparing it for you. For me, it only took 1 week for them to finish. And from there, they step you through the process on exactly what you need to do to pay what you owe online. Or if you're lucky, receive a refund. I was honestly blown away how streamlined their process was. They literally take you by the hand and guide you through every step of the process, so you never have any doubts the whole way. The only thing I didn't like was after my taxes were filed and finished, I sent a message to my tax preparer asking a question about business structures. And instead of answering, he basically said that it's complicated and it depends on your unique situation, and then he linked me to their paid consultation page. Now, I guess that's fair enough because the question I asked didn't really have to do with this year's tax season. But one of the tax preparers I used in the past, I asked a similar question and they gave me a much more helpful answer. Overall though, it was a quick and painless process, and it's priced similarly to the other services that I've tried in the past. And it might even actually be cheaper depending on the specific forms that you need to file and whether or not you use my $25 off refer a friend link below. Wink, wink. Best of all, you can sleep tight at night knowing that Uncle Sam isn't going to violate you for accidentally making a filing error. Anywho, if for whatever reason your bank account gets wiped out during tax season, this next video will show you 10 clever ways to travel for free. Check it out. Peace guys, see you later.